What's up, Sports Talk Nation? Today I'm going to be doing my NBA standings for the 2024-2005 NBA season. I'll probably do this and throw maybe in some NBA NFL news, and then I'm going to hop off. There should be videos coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get one up at least every day. But let's get into this. So start off in the Western Conference. Number one seed, I'm gonna give it to OKC. They're a really young squad. They're got a bunch of pieces. They're just not weak at any spot. They're only going to get better. They finished the one seed last year and they got better. There's no reason anyone should put them outside the one seed. They got Hartenstein's going to help them get a lot of rebounds. Over the Knicks, they were one of the number one rebounding teams last year. At two seed, I got the Denver Nuggets. Jokic. He's Jokic. I mean, the guy is just good at basketball. Jamal Murray, he's the king of buzzer beaters. You got MPJ. Everyone knows the Denver Nuggets. They're going to be the 2 seed. I give them the edge over the T-Wolves. The T-Wolves are the 3 seed. The only reason I give the Nuggets the edge over the T-Wolves is just because I think the Nuggets play better in the regular season than the T-Wolves do. And I just think the Nuggets have a slight edge over the T-Wolves. I'm a big fan of Ant, but I think the Nuggets have a little bit of an edge over the T-Wolves. Let's go to the T-Wolves now. I like Ant. I like Naz Reid. They got a bunch of nice pieces. They got Cat. They got the number one defense last year in the league, and I don't think that's going to change. That's why I have them finishing at the 3 seed. The 4 seed, the Dallas Mavericks, just went to an NBA Finals. Just brought in Klay Thompson. Only reason they're not higher on the list is because I don't think Luka's going to have. He's going to have a great year, don't get me wrong. He'll probably be an MVP candidate. But he had a career year last year. He almost averaged a triple-double, and they still couldn't beat the Celtics. That's why I have them at the 4 seed, because I don't think he's going to have that great. He'll have a good year, but not in compared to almost averaging a triple-double. I like the moves they made. I like bringing in Klay Thompson. That's why I'm at the 4 seed, because I still think they're a very, very good team. The 5 seed, Sacramento Kings. Usually they're 8, 7 seed play-in team, but not this year. They got DeMar DeRozan. They got De'Aaron Fox. They got top 5 center in the league, Sabonis. I just think they're a really solid team. They play great defense. They play great offense. The Kings are going to be way better than they have the past couple of years. 6 seed, I almost said the Celtics, the Pelicans. I like DeJounte Murray, Zion, Brandon Ingram. The only reason I give the Kings the edge on the Pelicans is because of Zion Williams. He gets injured every single year. Every single year. And I just don't think he's going to stay healthy this year. I think he'll have a good year. I think Brandon Ingram will have a good year. I think Murray will. I just give the Kings a little bit of an edge. I like their starting 3 a little bit more than the Pelicans' starting 3. Or big 3, whatever the hell you want to call it. But I think the Kings have a better big 3 than the Pelicans do. Because DeMar DeRozan, he's very reliable. De'Aaron Fox, he's just good. He's a great point guard. Sabonis, top 5 center in the league, like I just said. But that's why I give the Kings a little bit of an edge over the Pelicans, and that's why I have the Kings at the 5 and the Pelicans at the 6 seed. 7th seed, the Phoenix Suns. So, as this video is coming out, KD has not gotten traded anywhere. So, if KD does get traded, I'll have the Rockets at the 7th and the Suns at the 8th seed. You probably are thinking, the Rockets? Like the Rockets in basketball, like the one that have Jalen Green? Yeah, I'm talking about them. We'll get into that after we talk about the Suns. The Suns, I like their team. I like Booker, Beal, KD, but I think their defense is it's going to hold them back very bad this year, like it has the past years. They have a great big 3. I don't really know what's the problem there. It's just, I think it's the defense. Definitely is the defense, but I think the Suns are still a great team, so I'm going to put them in the 7th seed. 8th seed, the Rockets. So, hear me out. The Rockets have Alfred Sengun. Before he got injured, he was up there with Wemby for Rookie of the Year. Wemby probably would have still won it. He definitely would have still won it, actually, but they're not getting any worse. They're only getting better. Just kind of like with the OKC, but the Rockets are obviously not on OKC's level. They got Jalen Green, Sengun. They got Fred VanVleet. I just think their team is pretty young, and I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be good this year. That's why I'm at the 8th seed. I just still don't think they're better than the Suns. The Suns, KD, Booker, Beal. I think that big three. I think they're gonna overpower the Rockets definitely in records, but I think the Suns are. They still have a pretty. They're still pretty better than the Rockets are. That's why I have the Suns at the 7th, Rockets at the 8th. 9th, the Lakers. They're not getting any better. They're not getting any worse. They always finish at that spot. It seems like they got LeBron, AD. They got a decent roster, but I think the Bronny James stuff and that drama is not going to end well. But that's why I have them at the 9th seed. 10th seed, Golden State. I like the addition of Buddy Hield. I like Curry. If Klay Thompson wouldn't have got, if they should have gave Klay Thompson a contract. Here, I know he went 0 for 10 in an elimination game. That's very bad. It's very, very, very bad. But I think everyone in that locker room really wanted Klay to stay, besides Draymond. Draymond came out and said he just wanted Klay to be happy somewhere else, I guess. I think Klay Thompson is going to have a decent year this year. I don't think Buddy Hield will be able to replace Klay Thompson. Buddy Hield can only catch and shoot. He cannot create any space for himself. I'm a Sixers fan. I watched him play. He did not know what playoff basketball was. I don't know if he was living under a rock or something. It's probably because he's never really been to the playoffs in his career. But that's my Western. That's my Western Conference seeds for the 2024-2025 NBA season. Let's move on to the East, and then I'll have to wrap things up probably. So, number 1 seed, the 76ers. This is why I think the Celtics are better than the Sixers. I'm just kidding. I wish I could say the Sixers would be the 1 seed, but it's just not true. Celtics, you got to give them the respect, you know. They're the 1 seed this year. They're going to be the 1 seed for probably many more years to come. I absolutely hate the Celtics. Can't stand them. I can't stand their fan base. Sorry. Can't stand their fan base. I can't stand anything about them. I hate their whole team. I hate their coach. I hate everything about them. But nobody's even touched them last year. And until somebody proves they can actually hang and compete with the Celtics, I'm going to keep them at the 1 seed. However, I think the Sixers and the Knicks can compete with the Celtics this year. I really do. But the Celtics definitely have more to worry about in the East than they did last year. 2 seed, I'm going to give it to the Sixers. I like the Sixers better than the Knicks because of the addition of Paul George. Embiid, if he stays healthy, he's a superstar. Maxey, he's an upcoming superstar. But I give the Sixers an edge over the Knicks because every spot you look at the Knicks is almost a little bit above average or average, besides Jalen Brunson. Brunson's a dog. But I like the Sixers a little bit better than the Knicks because of Embiid, and I think I like our big 3 more than the Knicks. And the loss of Isaiah Hartenstein, nobody's really paying attention to that. Nobody's really acting like that affects the Knicks. It does. If you look back at last year, they averaged 4 more points when Hartenstein was in the game over Mitchell Robinson, and I think they were they either were the number 1 rebounding team last year or they were pretty damn close. But I think the loss of Hartenstein is going to hurt them very bad. 4 seed, I have the Milwaukee Bucks. They have Giannis, Dame, Chris Middleton. They have a really solid team, but Lillard and Chris Middleton are getting up there in age. So is Giannis, but Giannis isn't like 30, isn't an Asian artifact. He's still got a lot left, but I just think the Bucks are not going to finish above the 4 seed this year. I feel like the 4 seed's kind of being generous, but yeah. Bucks are the 4 seed. 5 seed, the Cleveland Cavaliers. I love Donovan Mitchell. Love him. I like their roster a lot. They just haven't been able to get it done in the past couple or actually almost every single year. They haven't been to a chip, I don't think, in a while. But LeBron, and they haven't been to a chip since LeBron and the Kyrie, I think. But I like Cleveland's roster. They just haven't been able to get it done the past couple of years. And they haven't made really any improvements. They re-signed Donovan Mitchell. I like Garland a lot, but I just don't think Garland and Mitchell can, or they aren't a very good two because they both want to score when the ball's in their hand, and that's just not a good fit. 6 seed, the Pacers. I like Halliburton. I like their roster a lot, but I just don't. I think Halliburton's a little overrated. Have you seen? Did you see what he did in the playoffs? I mean, what's that? What is that? Oh, I can make flashy passes off the backboard. I want to see you score. I don't care about passes. But I like Miles Turner a lot. I like Pascal Siakam. I think Siakam's a really good piece to have. But I have the Pacers finishing at the 6. 7th seed, the Orlando Magic. They got Paulo. I don't understand the Franz Wagner or whatever his name is signing. Why are we giving Franz Wagner a max deal? Dude. I don't know, bro. I just don't think that's gonna work. The 8 seed, dude. I can't stand this, bro. Anyway, the Heat are the 8 seed. 9 are the Hawks, and the 10 is the Bulls. Oh. And the 8 seed's the Heat. The Heat are good. Butler, Adebayo, and stuff. And then 9 seed's the Hawks. Sorry about that. The 9 seed's the Hawks. I like Trae Young, but they did lose to DeJounte Murray, and that's going to affect them in a big way this year. But still have them over the Bulls because of Trae Young. I think Trae Young's a really good point guard. I think he just makes everyone around him better. But yeah, those are my Eastern Conference. Let's go over them real quick. Eastern Conference: 1 Celtics, 2 Sixers, 3 Knicks, 4 Milwaukee Bucks, 5 Cleveland, 6 Pacers, 7 Orlando Magic, 8 Miami Heat, 9 seeds the Hawks, 10 seeds the Bulls. In the Western Conference, OKC is 1, 2 is the Denver Nuggets, 3 T-Wolves, 4 Mavs, 5 Knicks, 5 the Kings, my bad, 6 Pelicans, 7 the Suns, 8 the Rockets, 9 the Lakers, and 10 Golden State. Those are my NBA rankings for the 2025 NBA season. I'll probably come out with another video tomorrow, sometime late afternoonish probably, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, so I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.